Hey everyone, Dan here from Simply Productive Tips. Today we'll be talking about Google Keep, a super simple, totally free tool that you can use to help organize your life. If you've ever wished your sticky notes could follow you around the internet, this one is for you. This tool is perfect for small businesses, nonprofits, and knowledge workers who need a flexible way to manage information without the extra cost or complexity. First, a quick note. To follow along with this tutorial, you'll need a Google account. If you don't have one yet, you can easily create one for free by visiting accounts.google.com. Google Keep is Google's lightweight note-taking app. You can use it for lists, reminders, quick ideas, even links or photos, all from a simple interface. And because it's part of your Google account, it works seamlessly with your Gmail, Google Calendar, and Google Docs. Today we're looking at the web version. Just head to keep.google.com and log in. Everything you create here syncs automatically with the mobile app, so if you decide to use it on your phone later, all your notes will be there waiting. To get started, click on Take a Note. You can add a title, then type a quick thought, create a checklist, or even add an image. Let's create a note for a new project. I'll call it Q3 Marketing Ideas. And then I'll add a few bullets. One of the easiest ways to help organize the note is by color. You can change the background color of each note, which is a great way to visually separate categories like work, personal, or even creative ideas. For my marketing ideas, I'll make this note green. And if you need to keep something front and center, you can pin it. Just click the pin icon, and it will stay at the top of your Keep board. This is perfect for your most important to-do lists or project notes. Let's walk through some real-world examples of how I use Keep every day. I use a checklist for my daily tasks. You can add a checkbox to any note to create an interactive list. For example, if we wanted to create a list called Today's Tasks, and then we can click Show Checkboxes. We could add things like finish quarterly report, send follow-up email, prepare for team meeting, etc. If we want to set ourselves a quick reminder, we can just jot it down. For example, if I wanted to say pay the water bill, I could do that and then click the bell icon and set my reminder for any time in the future. So we'll just set ours for tomorrow. If we wanted to do something like a brain dump for future projects, we can create a note called future projects. And anytime a random idea pops into my head, like create a course to help people get simply productive, or a new product idea, for example, an application to help knowledge workers stay focused. I could keep this note and just add things as they come to mind. I could even pin this to the top, and then we can unpin this marketing ideas, or we can keep them both pinned. That's fine too. We can also share lists and collaborate with others, which makes it super handy for things like grocery lists that you might want to share with your partner. So here we could say eggs, milk, cheese. And then we could share it with somebody else by clicking the collaborator icon and then sending them an email. Another idea is to create a note and then sync it with Google Docs. This is a great way to start brainstorming in something like Keep and then fill out a more formal document later on in Google Docs. So imagine you're brainstorming a new project for a blog post and you want to use Google Keep to keep a quick outline. So we're going to call this blog post outline 5 productivity hacks. And then maybe we just kind of jot some ideas down. I have some notes on the side here. I'm going to copy and paste. That looks fine. No big deal. This is Google Keep, so we keep it simple. When we're ready to move this over to Google Docs and do something more formal, we can click the 3 dots for more and then copy to Google Docs. Once that's done copying, we can open the doc and we can continue on and make this more formal, make the formatting look nicer, and things like that. As you create more notes, organization becomes key. We've already seen how we can add colors to notes to help them stand out, but we also have labels, and labels are things that we can tag our notes with things like work, home, travel, however we want to organize, and we can group related notes together. This is like creating folders without the hassle. So we can just take anything here, click the 3 dots, add a label, and in this case I want to add home because this is for the grocery list. I see that I spelled this wrong here. We'll fix that real quick, and we're going to add the label for home on here as well. We'll see that it already shows up because we created it in the other note. For blog posts, this might be for something like work, and projects could be something like personal. You can see as I create these labels, they're showing up on our left-hand side here. They allow us to quickly filter down to things specific to that label. We can also filter down to reminders, so we can see those in one place. And we can also see all of our notes by clicking on the top here. The search bar is pretty fast and surprisingly smart as well. That makes it easy to find notes that we're looking for. So you can click in here and you can search for things like keywords, colors, different labels, and we can see if we type in something like marketing here, we're just going to pull up our marketing note, or grocery lists. We're going to see our grocery list here. And don't forget the 3 dot menu on each note. And this gives you more options. You can delete the note. You can add a drawing if you'd like to. You can copy the note. You can see the version history. And for some notes, you can even archive. Google Keep is one of the simplest ways to stay organized without overcomplicating your life. It's fast, free, and works right in your browser or on your phone. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, hit subscribe, and check out more productivity tips at getsimplyproductive.com. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay productive the simple way. See you soon.